Book 129, Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass. Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave, written by himself, 1845, is a searing and eloquent autobiography that stands as one of the most influential works in American literature. Frederick Douglass, a formerly enslaved man who became a leading abolitionist, orator, and intellectual, tells the brutal realities of slavery while showcasing the power of literacy, self-determination, and moral conviction. Douglass begins his story with his birth into slavery in Maryland, where he endured physical and psychological abuse from an early age. Denied knowledge of his birth date or father, and separated from his mother, Douglass paints a vivid picture of slavery's dehumanizing effects. His account of the cruelty of slaveholders, particularly his experiences under the sadistic Edward Covey, is unflinching and haunting. Yet the narrative is equally a testament to Douglass's resilience, as he secretly learns to read and write, an act of defiance that fuels his quest for freedom. The strength of Douglass's narrative lies in its clarity and rhetorical power. His prose is direct, yet sophisticated, blending raw emotion with incisive critique. He dismantles the hypocrisy of Christian slaveholders and exposes slavery's corruption of both the enslaved and the enslaver. Douglass's reflections on the transformative power of education are particularly inspiring, as literacy becomes his pathway to intellectual and physical liberation. His eventual escape to the North, though described with deliberate vagueness to protect others, marks a triumphant turning point. As a historical document, the narrative is invaluable, offering a first-hand perspective on the antebellum South and the abolitionist movement. Douglass wrote it to counter skeptics who doubted the authenticity of his story, and its publication solidified his role as a leading voice against slavery. However, the brevity of the text, necessary for its political purpose, leaves readers wanting more details about Douglass's life post-escape, which are partially addressed in his later works. Modern readers may find the narrative's 19th-century language slightly formal, but its emotional weight and moral urgency remain undiminished. Douglass's ability to balance personal trauma with universal themes of freedom and justice makes this a timeless work. It challenges readers to confront not only the historical legacy of slavery, but also ongoing questions of equality and human dignity.